So the Ferrari strategy team really messed up in Monaco, didn't they? We know the Scuderia in the past have made some odd calls, but I'd say on the whole the team's strategy choices this season haven't been seriously questionable. However, in Monaco the team really messed up, and it cost Charles Leclerc badly. So after a delayed start to the race due to rain, everything seemed to be looking good for Leclerc. Despite the damp and tricky conditions, he was flying out in front on the full wet tyres and was dropping teammate Carlos Sainz and the Red Bulls with ease. Now the track was drying up quickly though, so it was a decision as to whether you wait to go to inters before going to dries, or staying out on the full wets a bit longer before going straight to dry tyres. Now for Red Bull, they were committed to the intermediate strategy with both drivers, but even though Ferrari were tempted to cover off Red Bull straight away and do this as well, they decided to stick it out a bit longer and wait for dries. And that's a fair enough decision, but then the team made a very bizarre call, didn't they? Perez was flying on the intermediate tyres and there was no way Ferrari could go to inters as they'd stayed out too long and their only choice was to go straight to dries to avoid losing position. And whilst the team agreed with Sainz on this, for some bizarre reason they pitted Leclerc onto inters. This just completely messed up his race as he fell behind Perez and Sainz and lost track position. So from that point on his race was screwed, and then to make it worse Ferrari wanted to double stack him behind Sainz later on when it was time for dries. I mean, they should have kept Leclerc out, let him do a good lap on the intermediate tyres and see if he could do an overcut to at least try and get Sainz back. I mean, it's what Red Bull did, but by the time Ferrari realised this was the right move, it was too late and Leclerc was in doing a double stack. And as a result he dropped position behind Verstappen to P4 whilst Perez went on to take the lead of the race. Now before we continue, if you're enjoying the video make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content, and you can follow me on Twitter at James_Formula1 and there'll be a link in the description. It's just a seriously bizarre situation, isn't it? Whilst the team made the right call with Sainz, they seriously screwed over Leclerc, costing him the win today as well as a podium. I mean, I just can't get my head around why they pitted Leclerc for inters and not wait for the dries, as that's the decision that cost him the win today. Perhaps they thought they could cover Perez, but he was flying along so that doesn't make sense. Another alternative is that they didn't see the track going to dries anytime soon, but then why keep out Sainz? And then there's the possibility of the full wets being in a bad way, but he was going along really nicely out in front, and aside from the intermediate runners, he was setting good lap times on the full wets. So overall it's a bizarre decision, and I've already explained the double stack stop, but again another odd call from Ferrari. And on a track where overtaking is near impossible, you just can't be making decisions like that. So not a good day for the Scuderia, but I just want to say well done to Perez before we end, as he drove an outstanding race. You know, he showed really good pace and deserved to win today. And I'd say that's payback for what happened in Spain, with him being ordered to give up the race win for Max due to being on different strategies. But guys, that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care, bye.